Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good health, everyone. Good health, everyone. Um, just looking at Google News. Hold on. Just looking at Google News, see what we can talk about. Um, hey, do you guys think that Iran will go to war with Israel? William showed up drunk. We'll take a look at that. Um, King Charles is well enough to travel to Scotland. And CERN has created such bad weather throughout the United States. Okay, all right. So there is some weird shit going on. Erase that above my screen. But how is everyone, first of all? Pittsburgh, Ohio have gotten some very extreme weather in the month of April. This is springtime now. And of course, April showers bring May flowers. April storms bring anxiety. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So why don't we look at that first? Let's look at the weather that was created for us. Pittsburgh and Ohio and mid-Atlantic, but much of western Pennsylvania remained under flood warning. My nose is bothering me. Heavy, relentless rains. Let me move this over here. Heavy, relentless rains flooded Pittsburgh streets and prompted water rescues from a severe storm system that threatened parts of the eastern U.S. Friday. The heavy rains were triggered by, get out of here, by the same storm system that unleashed tornadoes and heavy rain across the south and southeast this week, with flood emergencies declared in 3 other locations. On Wednesday, thunderstorms brought so much rain to New Orleans that the day ranked as the third wettest April day on record there. On Thursday, the storm had shattered daily rainfall records in the Pittsburgh area and prompted weather rescues and road closures across Allegheny County in Pennsylvania. So there was so much widespread rain in Pennsylvania. How's New York doing? Why is Pennsylvania getting all of this rain? New Orleans got cut bad with bad weather. Oh my God. Are you guys okay out there? Who's from New Orleans in the group? Oh, mama, mama. This is not good. Who's out there in New Orleans? Let me say hello to everyone that's on right now. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Angela. Hi, beautiful baby. Oh, thank you, Angela. Thank you so much for subscribe. Um, for psychic readings, text me 213-458-7408. Hi, Colton. Where are you? Oh, hi, Colton. Oh, 111. I got it, Colton. I got it. Okay. Hi, Marcella. Okay. Oh, my goodness. My glasses are like the pots right now, but how are you all doing, first of all? Because are you all getting bad weather? Because we are. The weather sucks here. Not that it sucks, but it really does suck. Like suckety suck. Like fuck that. It sucks so bad. Hold on a second. I actually just really wanted to get up. But now I don't know why I'm getting up. And there's a chill in the air that's not normal. Actually, I wanted to do something. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Now, I don't know what this is about, but let's just roll with the punches with the UK. King Charles and Queen Camilla say goodbye to the palace. Shut up. Just shut up. Let's see. Queen Camilla takes cancer-stricken King Charles to special place for anniversary getaway. I thought he had cancer. First, we see him. I mean, am I wrong? He has cancer, right? So first we see him show up for Easter. And with his cancer, he shakes his cancer hands with the public and breathes in public, right? Now, unless I'm wrong, I thought you have to be isolated until treatment. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, right? I, I thought you might have to wear a mask. I could be wrong. Like, I don't know medically, but also remember he's not doing chemotherapy. So there's no record of his cancer being real. He's not doing chemotherapy and he's treating himself holistically. Which I think is a little irresponsible. Not that I don't believe in holistic healing, but I believe when you have something as severe as cancer, that maybe listening to the medical community, your doctors, and then infusing holistic until you get the combination that actually works for you. But to have a cancer diagnosis and immediately go, I'm going holistic, I don't know if that's the best message you're sending out there. And I don't believe in modern medicine. And yet I still don't believe that's the best message you're sending to your peoples. Unless you don't have cancer, unless something happened to Kate and you are now forced to pretend that you're the one that has cancer for distraction. So now you give Kate cancer, right? Somebody gave her cancer. I don't know if that's real either. Now you give Kate cancer just before Easter. So now she can't show up for Easter because of her cancer diagnosis. Kate is getting preventive chemotherapy. Are you getting preventive chemotherapy because you don't have cancer? Because, by the way, there's no such thing as preventive chemotherapy unless somebody in the medical field wants to elaborate and help me, because maybe I'm the dumb one. Um, I'm trying to think if I remember someone getting chemotherapy as a preventive measure. Let me see. Let me just look it up because I could be wrong. What is preventive chemotherapy? Because she said she had cancer. So how do you have cancer and getting preventive chemotherapy? Like, I don't. All right. Preventive chemotherapy is a disease control strategy that is mostly used in high endemic areas as periodic mass drug administration in communities or provided to specific target groups such as school children. What? Implementation. Did you guys know this? A preventive chemotherapy, PC, against neglected tropical diseases. PC is defined as the large scale distribution of safe, quality assured medicines either alone or in combination at regular intervals to entire populations? Am I what's happening here? Medicines are generally delivered and administered to entire eligible populations or population groups, mostly by non-medical personnel following a short training session. Schools, community, and other social platforms are extensively used as outreach points to maximize coverage. Something to do with public health. Am I crazy? Did you guys ever look up preventive chemotherapy? That's what they said, right? Preventive chemotherapy. Did you all believe that preventive chemotherapy was to stop the cancer? But preventive chemotherapy is a large scale delivery of administration of assured meds to an entire population or group. Did you guys know that? Ugh, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm the crazy one. It's a public health intervention, such as the management of chronic cases in people with disabilities, control of vectors and immediate hosts, veterinary public health services, and access to safe drinking water, sanitation. What am I looking at? Some measures enhance the impact of an intervention, both in terms of controlling morbidity and decreasing transmission. Preventive chemotherapy interventions is made possible thanks to a large-scale donation of medicines by pharmaceutical industry, either through the WHO directly to countries, and the availability of funding for scaling up through sustained blah 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 blah. I don't have time for this. Somebody help me. I'm pretty sure she said, or somebody said. Let me look it up. Is Catherine getting preventive chemotherapy? Catherine received a cancer diagnosis and underwent abdominal surgery in January and is currently in the early stages of preventive chemotherapy. What is preventive chemotherapy? The Princess of Wales fortunate that she's received a cancer in the early stage of preventive chemotherapy. Catherine, from the public eye, okay, preventive chemotherapy in her message. Kate said that when she, okay, I don't care about this. It has taken time for me to recover. What is preventive chemotherapy? Have assured their children. We haven't seen George, Charlotte, or Louis the whole time. She's doing okay. All sent wishes. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex sent a statement. That's not true. I don't believe that for a minute. What is preventive chemotherapy? While not a technical clinical term, preventive chemotherapy refers to treatment that is conducted after an initial treatment, like surgery, to prevent cancer from coming back. A medical term, it would be adjuvant chemotherapy. There are some cancers where we have to make decisions as to who should get additional chemotherapy after surgery and who should not. We base that off things like the stage of cancer, the type of cancer, blah, blah, blah. With preventive chemotherapy, even though the surgeons have removed everything, they can see there could still be cancer cells floating around in the body that, if left untreated, may come back later and is then incurable. While the palace has not confirmed the kind of cancer case doctors found following a surgery, adjuvant preventive chemotherapy is typically used for breast, colon, ovarian, or lung cancer. And it typically lasts 3 to all right. In any case, girl, 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 tell me about it. Tell me about it. My grandma had preventive chemo after she had the tumors removed. It kills and cancer cell kills all cancer cells that travel to other parts of the body. But is that preventive chemotherapy or is that chemotherapy? Like, I think asking I'm I'm asking, either you have cancer or you don't. If you don't have cancer, I was assuming that you don't have cancer, and preventive chemotherapy will prevent. That's what I was thinking. But I think if you have cancer and then you get chemotherapy, not preventive, because you already have the cancer. I, I'm I'm a layman. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm learning as I'm learning. I'm too old for this shit. All right, hold on a second. I need to do something. I am making my rosemary oil as we speak. It takes a couple of hours of cooking and brewing. I do not play about what I put my hands to, child. Let me see. Where's the BOGO? Stop it. Where's the BOGO? I thought I saw it. Oh, reminder, Tracy's rosemary oil. BOGO, buy one, get one free. And the orders are coming in because you guys love a sale. Clearly, buy one. Look at the bouncing arrow. Buy one, get one free. Special for just the month of April. So if you contact me May 1st, it is over. TracyBrownLive.com. TracyBrownLive.com. Look at the bouncing arrow. Boop, 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 boop. Bouncing arrow. And thank you so much, Angela. Um, okay, Angela, God bless you. I think they meant preventive in the sense of keeping cancer from spreading. I think that's what they meant too. But think about what you're saying. Does she have cancer? So then it's chemotherapy. It's not preventive anymore because you already have the cancer. That's all I'm trying to say. But it's okay. I don't know, sweetie. That makes me upset, though. I don't know. But by the way, I am switching my hours. Pray for me. Hi, Colin. Good morning. Pray for me, everyone. I want to start at 8:30. So pray for me that I will be disciplined enough to start at 8:30. I hate starting this late. It just takes up my whole morning. But that also means I've got to get up at 6 o'clock or something because I can't get up and go to work. Like, it doesn't work that way. I got to shower. I got to put on some makeup. I got to look cute for you. Like, hi, Stacy. Hi, sweetie. Like, and you can I don't run around. When I was working a 9 to 5, I don't run around. You will never see me rushing to get to work ever. I, I'm like fine, you know. So I do want to start at 8:30. Hi, Bree, and I want to be more responsible to start that early. But then I do the prayer video at 8, right? That's consistent. I kind of stay around the 8 o'clock. And then I could start the show at 8:30. And then I think I'll be happier. But I need discipline. I need discipline. I need to say, get up, Tracy. And I don't want to set the alarm. I'm not going back into society rules. I'm not setting an alarm. I'm my own alarm. I'm in control of me. So even if you don't hear from me through YouTube, then just know I'm always going to be there at 8:30 starting Monday. But pray for me. I don't know. Peace and blessings, love, blessings to you all. Hi, Bree. How's your car? Tell everyone what happened to your car and that it got fixed. Hi, Lon. Hi, Creative Soul. Oh, it's always East Coast time. I don't make you guys crazy. I go by East Coast time. So it'll be 8:30 East Coast. Okay? Remember that. I'm always East Coast time. I'm up at 6:45. Yeah. I'm usually up at like 7ish, but I lay in bed. I like to luxuriate. I'm not getting up and showering and acting like I got work to do. No, I like to lay in bed. I like to talk to God, to the spirits. I like to convene with my counsel, my spiritual counsel, and I like to figure out what my day is going to look like today. And I can't do that if I'm running around rushing. No. So I give myself like a half an hour to stretch out in bed and luxuriate. I can't go by society's rules. And I can't. And that's why I've been having trouble lately. Because since the clocks have gone back to what call normal, it's kind of ruining my equilibrium. I still haven't gotten over the clocks turning backwards, forwards, up, down. Now we got CERN messing with the weather. I can't take it. It's important that we all maintain our frequencies and our vibrations very high regardless. And that's what I do. I maintain my frequency, child. I gotta high vibrate regardless. I don't care what's going on. And if I can't vibrate, I'm zen. I'm laying on my sofa and I'm recalibrating. Yes. How else do you stay young if you don't do things? I don't stress over nothing. And chaos can show up for me. But when chaos shows up for me, I shut it down more because I have to decide, how do I participate in chaos? I don't care. All right. So King Charles and Queen Camilla are going on vacation to celebrate their 19th wedding anniversary. They've been married 19 years? Oh my God. They jetted off to Aberdeen Airport to, uh, to celebrate the anniversary every year at a retreat. After arriving, the couple were driven to late Queen Mother's home. There's also where Queen Charles has spent their honeymoon. This is getting gross and grosser. I don't want to know about their honeymoon. It's unknown when King Charles, 75, and Queen Camilla, 76, will return to London. Prince William and Kate Middleton are spending time with their three children amid Catherine's cancer battle. I don't believe that in a minute. William does not like her. I don't believe it. All right. Okay, so let's go back. And I'm not like arguing over whether or not King Charles has cancer for real, or whether or not Kate has cancer. You know, we've talked about this before. If she does not show up by October, then they're going to unalive her. Seriously. But we know this, right? We've talked about this. Okay. Let's move on to more horrific stories. The West, Iran. Oh, God, I got to get this call. Ugh, my nerves are bad. It's always bad. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, how you doing? Let me ask you a question. The paper that you sent, how many you got a seal on one of them?
Oh, Lord. Hold
They
on.
said there's more papers, and they want the one with the seal on it.
Okay. Hold on. I thought, let me see. I thought the seal was on the first page where it says confirmed copy. Superior Court of. Well, wait, Mark. Let me explain. This is what I thought. The confirmed copy, original file, Superior Court of California.
Right.
I thought that was the seal.
I don't know. They said they got the first paper, but they said it was like more papers with it. They wanted something with a seal on it, something like that's what they had.
The seal is on the first page.
Okay. So
Tell,
there's no other pages to that?
no, I got more pages, but there's no seal here.
Maybe that's why they want. That's probably what they want to see.
Okay.
So, you know, when you put up one and you can tell if it's more pages because it has another number on there. Probably. That's how they show it. I don't know how they show it. I remember you sent it to them, so I don't know. I'm getting like a Bulldogs not calling me. They call the funeral home. The funeral home calling me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It was like pages was missing and got nothing with the seal. So I said to myself, I was like, but this is California, so I don't know what kind of seal they're looking for. I like, we stay kind of different, so I don't know. That's what I was saying. So, but that's what I'm asking you if you had other paper with it.
Yeah, I'll send the second page, which just shows the letter of conservatorship. Um,
Right.
that I have limited conservatorship. I'll send that. And the third page, the court grants limited conservatorship, the probate powers, fixed residence, excess. This is what I have control over: her residency, confidential records, medical. Okay.
All of that, and then
Okay.
People want to be, we take it from there. And that's the one, then I guess, that's all you have, and you said that that's what else they want. I don't know.
Okay, well, they're going to have to accept this because other than that, I got to go to California.
No, that's right. But I told them this.
Just going through a family crisis, everyone. Ugh. My nerves are so bad. I'm just going through a family crisis. Right. Doing the best I can here. Just contact my brother. All right. Ciao. What am I doing? Nope, that's not it. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Sorry you had to hear some of it. Happy Friday. Okay, let's go back to the bottom. Sending you strength. Thank you, beautiful baby. Thank you. All will be well with you and your family. Thank you. Sending love. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Breathe. Right, soul sister? Oh my God, breathe. I told you chaos will come, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna recalibrate no matter what. All right. I didn't know you guys could hear me. It's crazy. All right. All right. So the West urges China to intervene with Iran amid fears of a direct attack on Israel. So, does anyone know why Iran is going to attack Israel? Does it have anything to do with Israel and Gaza? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Reborn. So let's take a look. Western diplomats have mounted pressure on China to prevent Iran from escalating tensions in the Middle East. Tensions spike at the start of this month when 7 Iranian military advisors were killed in a strike on Iran's consulate in Damascus. Israel has not declared responsibility. Oh, Lord. Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said Israel should be punished and will be punished for the Damascus killings. Oh, no. Did anybody know about this? Oh, Lord. U.S. Secretary Blinken earlier this week spoke with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and other counterparts in Turkey and Saudi Arabia amid rising fears of retaliation by Tehran against Israel. To make things very clear, the escalation is not in anyone's interest. Well, Israel seems to be bombing Gaza, and that's not in anyone's interest either. And that country should urge Iran not to escalate. Why isn't anybody urging Israel to not escalate the Gaza conflict? We have also engaged with European allies and partners over the past few days and urged them as well to send a clear message to Iran that escalation is not in Iran's interest. In Iran's interest? Oh, okay. It's not in the region's interest and it's not in the world's interest. But Israel bombing the world kitchen is? We are twisted. So they're talking to Russia and China because they are part of China's led BRICS coalition, which I think Kenya is now a part of. And it is an emerging coalition. Israel's war against Tehran backed Palestinian Hamas began in October. Israel's also been trading blows with fractions in Lebanon, Yemen, and Syria, which it views as Iranian proxies. This is ridiculous. Israel's close ally, Washington, has repeatedly warned Tehran against interfering in the conflict in the Gaza Strip. Somebody has to interfere. I mean, I don't agree with war of any kind, but somebody has to stop Netanyahu. So, I mean, is war imminent over there? Do you guys want me to look into that to see if this is going to be bigger? Israel is out of control, soul sister. I totally believe that. Hi, A Walker. So Bree is saying my car broke down on Monday evening at dusk. I was able to get it towed to my house that night, then towed to the mechanic on Tuesday morning. That's 2 tows. That's expensive. And got it fixed Tuesday evening and rolling again. Good girl. Um, does anybody want me to see if Tehran, like, are they at the point where they don't care anymore? Israel is interfering with Lebanon, Yemen, Syria because they're Iranian proxies. Iranians are not happy with the conflict in Gaza. Somehow or another, some military personnel were bombed in Damascus on April 1st. But Israel has not claimed responsibility for the incident. I mean, what do we have here? We have Mercury in retrograde in Aries. Aries is the planet of Mars, which is a fighting planet. All the planets for the eclipse was in Aries, right? We talked about this. And communication is wacko while Mercury is in retrograde. So Aries is Mars. Mars is the god of war. The eclipse was under Aries influence. Aries is retrograde. Uh, Mercury is retrograde. Let me see where Mars is. Was it 0408 2024? I'm going to put, oh no, I'm going to put the exact, pretty much the exact time, but I'm going to put 2:22. It was either at 2:21 or 2:24. I can't remember, but it's close enough. Sun is in Aries, Moon is in Aries, Mercury is in Aries, Venus is in Aries, Mars, which is the god of war, is in Pisces. In the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th house. 8th house. So let me look at something else. Mars in Pisces in the 8th house. Pisces. Pisces with Mars in the 8th house become assertive, intuitive in matters of joint resources and transformation. But their emotions can become overwhelming. It's associated. Mars in the sign of Pisces in the 8th house is associated with transformation, shared resources, which is part of what this issue is, intimacy, psychological depth. Mars being the planet of action, energy, assertiveness, adds its dynamic to these areas when placed in the 8th house. Intense energy. Mars is a fiery and energetic planet. So its placement in the 8th house may intensify energy in matters related to shared resources, transformation, and deep ongoing connections. passion and sexuality. The eighth house is also associated with sexuality, intimate connections. Mars can bring passionate and assertive approach to these areas, possibly making for dynamic or intense sexual expression. Financial matters. The eighth house is linked to joint finances, investment, share. I keep coming back to shared resources. Psychological depth. Mars in the eighth house might suggest a person who is not afraid to delve into psychological or esoteric realms for the greater good. They may be assertive in exploring the deeper aspects of another psyche. Transformation and change. Mars is a planet of action, initiation. Whew. So its placement in the eighth house could signify a person who is proactive in dealing with transformation and change. They may embrace challenges. This is what I was trying to get to. They may embrace challenges and approach them with vigor. This is what I'm saying, that Iran is probably isn't going to back down. If they don't do something in April, they're going to make the decision in April. They may embrace challenges and approach them with vigor. You can know better and in detail about various transformation consulting or whatever. Potential challenges. On the flip side, the assertive and sometimes impulsive nature of Mars may bring challenges in handling shared resources, joint ventures, or relationship. Individuals displacing may be mindful of their approach to avoid unnecessary conflict. I don't think they're going to avoid it. I don't think so. So, do you guys want me to see if Iran is like definitely going to do something crazy? Well, if you guys are having car trouble, which Bree, you had car trouble too, it falls under Mercury retrograde. All right. So the objective with your car issues is to get your car fixed before the retrograde. That's the objective, because you always know when your car is acting funny. My car is acting funny right now. So you should get it fixed before the retrograde, but whatever. We're all doing the best we can. Allies don't want Iran to get involved because the U.S. will then join to assist Israel, starting World War. I'm wondering if Iran really cares right now, because all any of that group has to do is withhold oil. And if they withhold oil, America will buckle because we need oil. Okay. Let me go get my cards. Hold on. Okay. I will use these cards because these are heavy energy cards. Will Iran step into a conflict with Israel? I'm not going to look at America because we have an election year. We cannot afford a war. We have to stay focused on our election, but there might be something very strategic about Iran knowing what they're doing because we do have an election year. These countries are not stupid. The only one that's probably more stupid is America. Seriously, because they are insisting on backing Israel for absolutely the wrong reasons. Yes, we talked about CERN. Um, Hi, Nisha. If Iran decides to move, everybody's in trouble. Every- That's why I love Nisha. Nisha watches every day. She don't say shit. When she says something, it's on and cracking. Everybody's in trouble. All right, please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Iran. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Iran is your love. They are your people. They are your children. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right, guys, let's take a look. What do we have to look forward to? Oh, deception. Oh, they might have some conversations and say, at least to the US, right? You're right. We're not going to do it. We understand. And then, boom, in the middle of the night, bomb, 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 bomb. So America cannot believe anything that Iran is saying right now. Okay. The powers that be. This is one. This might be China. I don't know. But two superpowers are having issues right now. I don't know if these two are working together. Something tells me these two superpowers, one could be China, the other one could be Tehran, are working together. They're going to do it, y'all. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're they're kind of mad, but they're mad at the point of you can't take back the heat, right? So it's kind of like they've been looking at years and years and years of disrespect. So this isn't about Damascus. This is about history. And they now see themselves as equal to any other superpower, right? So they're not going in this ignorant. They've been thinking about this for years. They've been preparing for the moment. And they've been saying to themselves, okay, we're going to stay out of it. We're going to stay out of it, but Israel better leave us alone. It's kind of like that. But Israel under Netanyahu is like, you all are forgetting that Netanyahu is crazy. He's nuts. Um, you guys have a leader much like we had for Trump. Like, he's crazy. And the fact that America is insisting upon stating we don't agree what Israel is doing, but we're going to send them billions in dollars in weaponry. It's not working. The American people aren't stupid anymore. We're not listening to you. We're looking at your actions, America, and so is the rest of the world. And this is not working in Israel's favor. It's not working in America's favor. And if America gets into any conflict, which they will be forced to, because they're acting like Israel is their baby, but Netanyahu is crazy. I could see protecting a country. I can't see protecting a leader. I mean, when a African leader goes Timbuktu crazy, they delete that leader. So why are we putting up with Netanyahu? Bye, Colin. Why are we putting up with Netanyahu? All right, let's go back down. And I feel like this is maybe Israel, maybe America, but I think it might be Israel, because the bottom line is Israel does not have the weaponry or the resources if anybody else comes involved. They have enough weaponry and resources to delete Palestinians. If Iran comes in, they don't have the money, the weaponry, the manpower. And why do I know this as a fact? Because America supplies Israel. Israel is not supplying their own manpower. So if you look at it, Israel is a weak country, because eventually a war is going to deplete the ability for us to give Israel anything. Because America's going to get involved, and America's going to be like, okay, now we got to go after Iran, which means we don't have the money for you, Israel. So go ahead and delete Palestinians with the resources that you have. But now we got to act like we the big bad mommy and daddy coming in to save the day. We can't save the day to the left and help you to the right. Netanyahu is going to act like, oh, America's here to save the day. But it's a trick. The underbelly is a trick. Israel's bottom is going to fall out. And nobody wanted to get involved. Like the Mediterranean, Saudi Arabia, all those countries were like, we're not getting involved, but if you make us get involved, it's going to be ugly. We're not the Saudi Arabia you all used to know. Israel, you're closest to the Mediterranean group. They're going to take you out first. They're coming to America. They'll get America by way of oil. Okay. So, given the recent protest of women in Iran, which I'm so proud of, they feel even their own citizens don't appreciate that they are Mesopotamia. Israel has been baiting Iran because they want to force the U.S. hand to help. It's very bad strategic energy, very bad. So there will be three people, three countries helping Iran. Three. Three. Three countries are going to be in agreement and give Iran the okay. And meanwhile, supply will come from the other countries for Iran. And they're going to do it proudly, right? They're going to do it proudly. And these cards are opposite one another. They are going to charge, and they're going to do it with pride and strength. They are tired. I'm seeing this as the American judicial system, or no, actually, I'm seeing this as balance, control, order, actually. I'll get the cards to look at it. I thought I had enough cards here. What happened? Um, Israel is going to be forced to put their tail between their legs. And I've been using this card for 2024 as time is up. Time is enough. Time, I hate to say this, but they're tired. Everyone is tired. They're tired of America. They're tired of Israel. This Palestinian war is really killing the other countries just because our media doesn't express how outrageous this is, because our media doesn't invest in the improprieties of Israel attacking Gaza and deleting and genociding a whole culture. Doesn't mean that the other countries aren't looking at it from a very literal standpoint and realistic standpoint. And the other countries on the other side of us are pissed. And they were not going to get involved. I promise you. But Israel is showing reckless care. That's how the 7 workers of World Kitchen got killed, because Israel didn't even want them feeding the Palestinians. So they did it on purpose, because that was a car marked for safety. All right. And then Iran stayed out of it until Israel, although they did not claim responsibility, killed 7 of their military members. Now, I like to know how. They said in Damascus. So I like to know how that came to be. Final outcome, the Calgary's coming, Palestine. The Calgary is coming. It's over. There's going to be a war. There's going to be a war, people. Oh, let me check. I just want to see what the justice card, because the justice card, oh, I didn't show you guys. The justice card is in my mind. This is the position of my mind. So I want to take a look at that. Justice, number 11. See, yep, balance. Yes, balance. Equilibrium, neutrality, order restored. Um, Carefully considered choices, but having a clear version that this is the right decision. Justice literally means the right decision. They're looking for an apology that Israel will not give. All right. All right, guys. It's on and cracking, child. It's on and cracking. Child. Let me just see what other cards I can bring out. Lebanon, Egypt, and Jordan are with Iran. Interesting. Whew. Hi, Stephen. We did CERN, Tiffany. I did CERN the other night. Take a look at it. Tracy Brown CERN. Yes, smart girl. Yes, Mercury retrograde. I had my car serviced in December, and this should have been prevented. Oh, oh, you had it serviced in. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. That's not good. Oh, 1 p.m., please. All right. What time is it now? Okay, I'm getting a little bit past. Allies don't want Iran to get involved because the U.S. will then join to assist in Israel starting World War. Maybe we're just at the point where it just can't be prevented anymore. It's not right. Maybe we need to protest the way we protested with Vietnam. Oh, Reborn Raw, this is Stacy. Hi. Okay, I'll know that from now on. Cousin Stacy? Which Stacy? I got lots of Stacys. Oh, are you Reborn Raw on YouTube? Okay, let's see. Yes. Oh, okay, on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Reborn. Yes. What's your picture of? All right. All right. Let's take a look here. Final outcome. Oh, it's a chrysanthemum? Oh, that's so pretty. Chrysanthemum used to be my mother's favorite flower. Your dad's sister, mother's favorite flower. Chrysanthemum. Millicent, if that helps any. All right. Let's get a final. Oh, I'm going to pick this one back here. It's not. Y'all think it's like close, but it's not. I got to get closer. Okay. I'm going to take this. All right. And it is right side up scribe. Preserving knowledge and information. Interesting. That's very interesting. Preserving knowledge and information. Scribe. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stop yawning. Copies existing works rather than creating new ones. Includes journalists who record existing knowledge and information and uncover secrets. Look for a pattern of compiling information not for personal gain, but for the joy of preserving and sharing it with the rest of the world. So, could this war, pending war, produce things that we didn't know? Could it produce information that was kept hidden from us? And could that information then be the downfall of Israel? What do you guys think? Oh, that's okay. I understood. I know it's CRY. Don't worry. What do you guys think? Is this bigger than you and I? Is it like finally like Russia was like Jesus was black, Mary was black? I love Russia for that. Black folks always knew it, by the way. Black folks have been fighting for the truth since forever. There is no way in the Mediterranean community that Jesus, 2,000 plus years ago, had blonde hair and blue eyes. No, absolutely not. And the real coloring of Jesus was short and stocky, seriously, as most of them are. Like they're not like tall people. Short and stocky, but certain cultures might be tall. Like Palestinians might be taller than than Jesus' tribe. But Jesus was short and stocky and damn near had an afro. And he had a round face, full round face. He was stocky. So I guess that's unattractive to Western people. Okay. Oh, no, wait. I guess that's unattractive. I don't know. I guess it only can be attractive with fair skin and light eyes. But that is not the truth. Egypt is in Africa, yes. Yeah, you love it for Russia, but seriously, black folks always knew it. This is not the first time. Russia doesn't get to authorize that Jesus was black. Africa's been saying it. Nigeria's been saying it. We've been saying it in America since the beginning of time. I remember when when my mom moved to Harlem after getting separated from my dad, and they would be on the blowhorn. Jesus is black. As a matter of fact, Resurrection Church that I started to go to had a black Jesus. So I grew up with full potential that it was going to come out someday that Jesus was black, right? I don't need Russia to authorize it for me. I'm glad that they are saying it for them over there, not for me, because I already knew it. The Vatican knows it, of course, of course. The Vatican with the pedophiles, you mean? That Vatican? Oh, that Vatican? Of course they knew it. No, no, they weren't appealing to the masses. They were making white right. They were saying, look up to white. If Jesus is going to be the head of the Christian church, then he has to be white because we need to be in power. You know what I mean? Like, personally, it's bigger. Your church has a black Jesus? I'm so proud of them. Look at them. They had okay, let me see. The white Jesus that you all think you all know was actually Caesar Borgia. He was also dark in skin, but they also lily white him too. Jesus was black. Cleopatra was black. Don't let me get it started. Don't let me get started. Yes, you're so right. They keep altering history. They keep it. And Nisha said it's even bigger than that. Also, that's I'm wondering in terms of scribe, what else are we missing? Yes, it's also implied we should follow that image of the other people in our everyday life. But seriously, I only know the others to create such havoc in people's lives, though, right? Mass murder, killing their family members, their wives, school shootings. So, which I think I now understand what's happening And I couldn't understand it because I kept asking God. I kept asking God why. And I believe now these kids came along to dispel that image that white is right. That's what I think. And the kids came, all the kids were born um, to begin dismantling that image, I think. Until we understand that they tend to focus on black crimes as being the most horrific thing you will ever see, ever, but we get it from you. And so we have to start looking that America's placement in this war with Netanyahu, it's more financial than anything. It's territorial. They're gaslighting everyone. Israel's gaslighting the Mediterranean. America's gaslighting us. We don't need to give Israel any monies anymore. Why that land needs to be preserved, it's beyond me. I'd like for someone to explain that to me. But we have a homeless issue. They're purposely making people homeless. And they're sending billions of dollars over there. Imagine what we could be doing with that money. Imagine how rich we could appear. But do they want us to be rich in knowledge? Because if we're sustainable and fed, then we're smart enough to fight the government's back. So what they do instead is keep conflict and keep people poor. The homeless issue is rampant throughout the states, and keep people poor. And the more poor people there is, the more they don't have voting power. The more destructive their lives are, the more they can be controlled. It's the government cheese in full effect, except this time, they're not even giving you government cheese. My great aunt had back in the day, remember they ate the pill. They took the pill. Not their fault. I'm starting to recognize I'm not being mad at the generations behind me. They were in survival mode. My great aunt had white Jesus hanging up, and my son asked me who it was, and I said, I don't know that man. Oh my God, your dad says that? But again, they ate the pill. So I don't know if we can help your dad. I think you can kind of go, I'm disappointed in you, Dad, that's your trajectory in your belief system. I'm disappointed in you. But some people, you have to leave them where they're at in their belief system. And that includes your dad. Remove family, history, and culture, and you create a slave. Wow, that's scary. Israel is hiding something. I feel that's true. Iran knows it. This is why there's always been a divide. Israel's hiding something. That's a good point. That's the scribe. That's why I feel like it's going to come out. Oh, no worries, Miss Kimberlite. Oh, I didn't hear that. Vikings invented braids? I didn't hear that. Africans been braiding for years. All right. Anything else, Nisha? Do you want to tell us personally? Do you want to tell us how bigger it is? We'd love to hear it. People are misled. Refer to him to the FBI. The leaders of the crime will educate. Who's that, soul sister? People miss that soul sister. Oh my God, I keep having to argue. My daddy's real. All the wrong is done by black people. I'm like, are you crazy? And then soul sister says, people are misled at Sweetscom. Refer him to the FBI crime list. Got it. The leaders of crime will educate. Interesting. Well, yes. For those of you that didn't know, Africans have always traveled. Always. They didn't take us by slave. If Europe can get to Africa by boat, boat was the only way to travel. So why wouldn't Africans also travel by boat to Europe and all that good stuff? So we have to start educating ourselves. Who's the most famous king in Africa that took all his gold and stuff to Europe? By the way, Africans taught Europeans how to be clean. They had no clue. None. They were eating their own human flesh for dinner. Lord have mercy. All right. So, yes, but there's one in particular. I just can't remember his name. Fascinating, fascinating king. Right, Kimberlite? You know about that. Okay. This is not to put a whole race down. This is for us to understand that Israel is not doing right. America is not doing right. So we are at the point where it's going to come down to this war, and information will come out from this war. And we might be disappointed in America when all is said and done. Me personally, I've watched what America has done to South America, to Hawaii, to the Indians, to the Mexicans, um, to my people. I've watched it. To Haiti. They could give money to Haiti, the billions of dollars, to fix their infrastructure. But no, they give it to Israel. Yeah. Sad. Yes. Is that the right spelling? Manisa? Yes, that's the guy. I love him. Such a powerful, powerful man. Ten of Africa's most powerful kings and queens. I want to see this real quick. Mansa Musa. That's it. I love him. Guys, look up Mansa Musa. You should be very proud of the kings and queens that we came from. 10 of Africa's most powerful kings and queens. Let me look at this first. Hatshepsut, the Queen of Sheba. Ezana Axum. Mansa Musa. The richest African, keyword not rich, warrior of Mali. God, so amazing. Tukamanim, warrior of Queen Amina. Edwadi the Great. Oh, Benin Empire. Oh, look at that. Shaka Zulu, and they were warriors. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Seshawo Kapande. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to study this article here. The King Shark. Do you guys want a copy of this? Well, it's a video too, though. Let me send you guys this copy. I got a reading in a half an hour, so you know I got to get zen before I do my readings. Y'all know how funny I am. A half an hour, so you know I got to get. Let me see. Hasheput, the first female pharaoh. Oh, look at that. I love when I have an educated crew. You guys are so amazing. Wait, stop it. Oh, God. I so appreciate you guys. I really do. Let me see. Copy. Paste. I'm going to send this over. Her temple is breathtaking, is it? You're so blessed to have been there. Hasheput, the first female pharaoh. Yes, her temple is breathtaking. This is the article that I'm reading. Hi, Kapikai. And this is a video that you all may be interested in. I need a back massage, guys. Oh, I was watching something to do a back massage with a stick. I want that in my life. Like a long stick and do a back massage that way. Like it just really clears up all those organs back there. I want that in my life. I need so much in my life right now. Okay. Great Kings and Queens of Africa. I'm going to share this. This is a YouTube video. One is an article and one is a YouTube video. I'm going to take a look at this before my next reading. It's 10 minutes long. Yeah. I need more information than 10 minutes, child. Give me a story for 10 minutes about the great kings and queens. All right. This one is an article and this one is YouTube. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, wait. Did I tell you this? Just prepare for the way we used to live life. May not be our future standard of living, but it may be a better way of living. Now, I talked about that yesterday, Nisha, because I told everyone to figure out who's making cabbage in their garden, who's making beets, and eating meat may not be the option. I don't know. Y'all figure it out. But that we were going to go back to a weird barter system, and cryptocurrency was trying to tell us we're going to go back to a barter system. So it's going to be interesting. But will it be a better way of life? Kind of has to be, doesn't it? Because we're out of control as a human race. Masa Musa's fortune in the 14th century is estimated to have been, in today's time, $400 billion. What? I love Masa Musa. You've got to check him out. You just have to. You're going to be so fascinated, and you need to find out if you're from that tribe of people. You need to find out because he was amazing. All right, guys, I love you so much. And I will see you tonight, unless I do a midday dashikis and bonnets, which is possible. Call me for your own personal reading. I do have openings today. Text me at 213-458-7408. You will get answered immediately, and you will get the reading. Right now, I'm not booked up, so you get the reading same day. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.